Welcome to our FAQ on red flag laws, also known as Extreme Risk Protection Orders or ERPOs. Those laws everyone seems to have an opinion on, but very few actually understand. Let's dive into the most common questions people have about these laws. What are these red flag laws everyone's talking about? Imagine this. Your Uncle Bob, who may or may not enjoy whiskey, starts posting threatening messages online. Uncle Bob owns enough firearms to make Rambo blush. These laws let family, police or others petition to temporarily remove firearms from people like Bob. It's like a timeout for guns, so Bob can get help. The goal, prevent tragedies before they happen. Now, you might be thinking, these red flag laws are only in those liberal coastal elite states, right? Well, you'd be surprisingly wrong. As of 2024, 21 states and Washington, D.C. have these laws, from California to Connecticut, Florida to Indiana, and even Virginia. Red flag laws are spreading fast. There are still plenty of states where your crazy uncle with a gun collection could be concerning. So, who exactly gets to wave this metaphorical red flag? Well, it varies by state, naturally, because America loves nothing more than a good, confusing patchwork of laws. In all states with red flag laws, law enforcement can file a petition. Many states also allow family members to petition, and in some states, like Hawaii, Maryland, New York, and Vermont, they've cast an even wider net, allowing medical professionals, co-workers, school officials, and even state attorneys to get in on the action. Let's say someone, whether it's your concerned mailman or a vigilant ex-spouse, files a petition. They need to present actual evidence to the court, then a judge reviews it, usually without the gun owner present. If the judge is concerned, they issue a temporary ERPO and authorities collect any firearms. But it's not a done deal yet. Okay, so you're a responsible gun owner who just happens to have a very expressive online persona. What happens if you get slapped with a red flag order? Well, first of all, say goodbye to your firearms for a while. The police will be holding on to those until further notice. And yes, this can impact your gun rights, potentially preventing you from buying more firepower, at least temporarily. Now, before you panic, remember you have rights. If you're hit with a red flag order, you're entitled to a full court hearing. Present your evidence, call witnesses, and convince the judge you're not a threat. Allegedly, the burden of proof is on the petitioner. They must prove you're a danger, but remember, the legal system is complex. So, let's say the red flag order is upheld. How long do you have to live under this legal cloud? Well, it varies by state, obviously. Those temporary ERPOs usually last a few days to a couple of weeks, just enough time for the court to get its act together. But if the judge decides you need a longer time out, those final ERPOs can last anywhere from 6 months to a year. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds a bit too Big Brother for my liking. What's stopping someone from abusing these laws? Well, many states have implemented safeguards, like penalties for filing false or harassing petitions. Plus, there's that whole judicial review thing at both the initial and full hearings. It's not a perfect system, but hey, what is? Thanks for watching our FAQ on red flag laws. Look, I know this is a lot to digest. It's complicated, it's controversial, and it can have a real impact on people's lives. But the truth is, these laws are meant to prevent tragedies, and whether you agree with them or not, it's important to understand how they work. Stay informed and stay safe.